let's reset here.
I'm already level like 65.
I started playing for
Oh, don't worry, Kenny. I started playing, even as Nathan, I started playing the game like three days ago, too. We just played Warzone. Caleb is butt at Warzone. On God, he is. He is butt. Legit, every time he dies, Nathan, he blames us. Yup.
I can't believe I lagged off.
You lagged, Kenny, this man lagged off the building and died by fall damage. I'm up against the Cincinnati Bengals. Dude, this crowd is getting loud, dude, for no reason. Shut up, Bengals. Shut up, Bengals. Shut up. What? I bet. Alex, get on. We can run squads. Me, you, Kenny, and Nathan. I don't even have Fortnite. I was talking about goddamn Warzone. Oh. Yeah, I don't. Nobody plays that game anymore. Yes, there's nothing but annoying little teenagers, little annoying teenagers. You can play till 10. I bet.
Mayfield on first down, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Big yardage there for the Browns.
The link we clicked on it's the point
to play Will. Oh, never mind. Caleb's got to play Will at 10. That's why. Ooh, chill, dude.
Call it a game of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I'm gonna go fuck a duck. Nathan, like, I'm gonna fuck a duck. I'm gonna go fuck a duck. Here you go, Alex Collins. Good big run, bud. Big run. Big run. It's like I'm only number, but it's like I made a $500,000, but I'm only 19. Ice things, man. Dude, this crowd is so loud, dude. I can't hear. What the fuck is this shit? Nope.
That's complete. It's Collins.
Alex Collins. Play. Dude, I cannot hear, dude. All these guys are in here yelling for no reason. The Cincinnati stinky ass Bengals, dude. I can't hear. Oh. I will lose yardage here. Damn it. Watch my game, Dad. Oh, here we go, dude.
Right now, get great lease or cash offers on RAV4, America's best-selling small SUV. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota.
Yes, sir, Beckham. Yes, sir. Good fucking play, Beckham. Good play. I know. Dude, Baker Mayfield needs to get cut. I'm not down. Game. Oh no, there goes my lineman. My lineman just got hurt, Nathan. Fuck. No. Woo, that was dirty. That was dirty. Get fucked. Keep his ass in. That was dirty. Get fucked. Get fucked. That was dirty.
And the stakes, well, they're high. The presidency and the future direction of the country
that was dirty.
There's a lot of ground to cover.
7-0, Nathan. Oh my God. I took a whole 5 minutes off the clock.
The economy,
Went 10 plays for 80 yards.
and the integrity
I
of
get
the
it.
election itself.
We may need a little longer than an hour.
Oh, it's so sticky in the game. Okay.
The moderator is not responsible for fact-checking the candidates
No, not
tonight.
play ball.
But our team
Play by
is standing
speed.
by to do
Alright,
just
here we go.
that
Come on, boss.
and to offer expert insight and analysis. And
Yeah, boy.
live
I don't have
fact-checking
what is
during
this
the
boy out
debate.
there doing?
You can go to NBCnews.com. So let's get started. We'll go first to Chief White House correspondent Hallie Jackson, who is inside the debate hall.
No, come here. You're wrapped up. Rocco, you
A
bum.
couple of things about it. You have two very different candidates and two
Look at it.
very different kinds of debate prep that has been happening.
7-0 already.
President
I wasted
Trump, for example,
5 minutes just running the ball.
More informal Q&As with his top advisors. On the Biden side, people familiar with
That's the magic number. 20
Nope.
point score. Give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around
anticipated presidential debates
Yeah.
in history.
What the fuck was that, bro? I'm only 19. I seem fun and nigga by T. Let me get college race. What is it? Let me get on college race.
And it comes at a time that the nation is struggling
Get his
with so
ass.
many things that are dividing us. When you look at
Oh my God, AJ fucking Green.
4 years is going to have an opportunity.
Ah, AJ Green. Touchdown, AJ Green. Damn it.
Numbers, try to get things moving, and also to deal with huge issues like China on the foreign stage and the threat from China. So there's so much at stake. And these two men are about to have a chance to show the country how they would handle these really difficult challenges.
Obviously, hanging all over this is COVID-19. We have a different scenario here in the debate hall. Many fewer people here in the audience.
It's the 19. I'm looking.
Roughly 100. You see Chris Wallace getting ready there.
Do it and just die like that. Do it and just die like that.
Go for roughly 6 minutes on each one. 15 minutes for each
Damn
one
it.
of those. Back and forth.
So we'll see. Are they going to come out swinging? We have seen President Trump debate a lot. We've now seen Joe Biden debate several times in the primary process here. But this is the big contest. This is the big night where these two men share a stage for the first time ever in this role.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Wallace, our colleague and friend.
working out of the gun. Mayfield.
Oh my God.
That one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw.
I got hit when I threw that shit. That was bad.
Like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball.
I knew where I was going to go with that thing. I had a fucking first.
Took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Good evening from the Health Education Campus of Case Western Reserve University and the Cleveland Clinic. I'm Chris Wallace of Fox.
I couldn't throw it, dude. Really? Oh my God. Dude, Baker, you're so bad. I am getting a quarterback in the draft next year. Baker Mayfield, you're gone. You fucking ass.
Presidential debates. The commission has designed the format, 6 roughly 15-minute segments with 2-minute answers from each candidate.
Ooh, get his stick file off of the lineman.
An open discussion for the rest of each segment. Both campaigns have agreed to these rules.
Jeez.
For the record, I decided the topics.
We gotta kick it and go.
I can assure you, none of the questions have been shared with the commission or the two candidates.
Oh boy, oh, you got lucky.
Health and safety protocols.
Nathan's like, I gotta kick it and go. Kick it and go. What a stiff arm, stim move.
Out of precaution, both campaigns have agreed that candidates will not shake hands at the beginning of tonight's
Ooh, get fucked.
The audience here in the hall has promised to remain.
Don't ever try to do that again, kid. You know better. You know better, Justin.
So we, and more importantly you,
Kenny.
no noise except right now as we welcome the Republican nominee, President Trump.
And he ran backward, didn't even get the first. He gained 4 yards on that.
Gentlemen, President, a lot of people have been waiting for this night, so let's get going. Our first subject is the Supreme Court.
What the fuck are you doing, Carl Joseph? You dumbass!
Succeed the late Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Fucking Joe Burrow's overrated, dude. I'm God he is. You fucking suck. Your ass. I'm God. How do you miss an extra point, dude? Come on. I'm fine with it, but still, that's ass. He's lagging.
Why are you right in the argument you make, and your opponent...
Alright, whatever. Go ahead and lag. I'll take advantage of it.
President Trump, in the first segment, you go first, 2 minutes.
Dude, William Jackson's ass.
Elections have consequences. We have the Senate. We have the White House.
Everybody came behind me like a faggot.
Respected by all. Top academic. Good everywhere. Good everywhere. In fact, some of her biggest endorsers are very liberal people from Notre Dame and other places. So I think she's going to be fantastic. We have plenty of time. Even if we did it after the election itself. I have a lot of time after the election, as you know. So I think that she will be outstanding. She's going to be as good as anybody that has served in that court. We may feel that we have a professor of Notre Dame.
Let's go, Tyrell Williams. I don't think so, bud. You're not catching goddamn Tyrell.
And we won the election, and therefore we have the right.
Tyrell Williams, his second touchdown of the season.
Would say otherwise. And by the way, the Democrats, they didn't even think about not doing it. If they had the only difference is they tried to protest it. There's no way they would give it up. They had Merrick Garland.
That man got burnt. He's ass. That man got burnt.
So they were stopped. And probably that would happen in reverse also, definitely.
That man got burnt big time. He got burnt. Nope. Nope, come here. Yeah, you better take that out, boy. Well, you're lucky Carl Joseph didn't smack that ass. He would have slapped that ass and pushed it down. He's like, get the fuck down. What are you doing?
The American people have a right.
Go get his ass. Go get his ass. Go get his ass. Go get his ass. Go get his ass.
Occurs when they vote for a United States senator and when they vote for the President of the United States.
He caught that? Oh my god. CJ Usama, dude. Here we go.
The election has already started. Tens of thousands of people have already voted.
Dunard, get on that ass, boy. Get on that ass.
We should wait. We should wait and see what the outcome of this election is. Because that's the only way American people get to express their view is by who this president who they elect as vice president. What's at stake here, the president's made it clear he wants to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. He's been running on that, and he's governing on that. He's in the Supreme Court right now trying to get rid of
that shit.
The Affordable Care Act, which will still 20
Denzel Ward, another pick six.
Insurance, health insurance now.
Mom, Nathan said every time Trump says China, you have to take a shot. Nathan, Mom said every time Biden says you have to take a drink. You already said it once, Nathan. Oh, at the drink. He said, I bet I got you. Biden looks butt. He looks old as fuck. That man looks older than you.
When we in fact pass the Affordable Care Act, and there's 100 million.
Good tackle, baby.
And they'll be taken away as well.
Tackle. Yo, I haven't seen the vault yet. You guys have to show me that when I get on. What's it called? What is it? Random access cards? Get the fuck down. Yeah. Okay, so is it only red access cards or what is it? Okay, about to say.
10 years ago or so, she said the president.
Down he goes. Down goes Joe Burrow. Myles Garrett.
That's elected for 4 years. We're not elected for 3 years. I'm not elected.
The man with the big new contract, Myles Garrett, with the taking down.
We have an opening.
What? He caught that? Are you kidding me, dude? I even read it, dude. He did my play like a faggot. Oh my god. Nope. Good D. Trying to slink it right in the goddamn AJ Green. Nope. Where you going? Where you going, huh? Huh? You like that? I will. Psych.
What I proposed is that we expand.
Get his fucking ass. Oh my god, dude. He got that first two, didn't he?
One of the big debates we had.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We're saying that Biden wanted to allow people to have private insurance.
Bro.
They do. They will, under my proposal. It's not what you said, and it's not what the party has said. It's simply the party doesn't say your party wants to go socialist. The party is socialist.
4th and 1, can you go for it? Dad, 4th and 1, can you go for it? Dad, 4th and 1, can you go for it from his 49-year-old dad?
Is what I, in fact, approved of. What I approved of. Now, here's the deal. The deal is that it's going to wipe out pre-existing conditions. And by the way, the 200,000 people that have died on his watch. How many?
Nathan, I can't. I'd love to. I'm in a
7 million
game.
people that contracted COVID. What does it mean for them going forward if you strike down the Affordable Care Act? Joe, you've had 308,000 military people dying because you couldn't provide a proper health care in the military. So don't tell me about this.
Good boy.
If you were here, you could be 200. It would be 2 million people because you were very late on the draw. You didn't want me to ban China, which was heavily infected. You didn't want me to ban...
22-yard line. That's a terrible punt.
You would have been much later, Mr. President. About 2 million people.
Oh, Alex Collins in? Oh, no, this could be bad. Don't hit stick me. That's all I'm saying. Don't hit stick me. Don't hit stick me. I had Alex Collins and he cannot run the ball to save his life.
So that's also at stake right now.
Do you see how many points Tyler Lockett got, dude, this week?
Why is it on the ballot? Because why is it on the ballot?
This man went off.
I don't think so.
Nathan, Alex had invited him to the party.
Well, all right, let's talk. We got a lot to look back here, gentlemen. We got a lot of...
Get it! Alright, now I gotta start throwing more.
And we're going to come back to Roe v. Wade. All right, Mr. President, we'll hear a case a week after the election in which the Trump administration, along with 18 state attorneys general, are seeking to overturn Obamacare.
Bye-bye! Yes, sir. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Over the last 4 years, you have promised to repeal and replace Obamacare, but you have never in these 4 years come up with a plan, a comprehensive plan to replace Obamacare.
Hey, marks and rifles are goated.
The individual mandate, which was a big comprehensive plan, is absolutely a big thing.
What do you mean? I use a marksman rifle all the time. I use a car.
I'll ask you. It was the most unpopular aspect.
He got caught. No.
I'm a moderator in this discussion, and I would like you to let me ask my
Oh no, Beckham!
in the course of
We're getting back on. We're getting back on top. Let's go, baby.
to replace.
Oh no, Beckham!
Just this last Thursday, you signed a largely symbolic executive order to protect people with pre-existing conditions 5 days before this debate. So my question, sir, is what is the health care plan?
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm not surprised. Let me just tell you something. There's nothing symbolic.
Stop talking shit, Alex. Alex, go play SpongeBob.
Prices will be coming down 80 or 90%. You could have done it during a 47-year period if you didn't do it. So we're cutting it. All the things that we've done, I gave you an example, insulin.
Get fucked.
Destroying companies, destroying people because I'm getting it for so cheap. It's like water. You want to know the truth. So cheap. Take a look at half of the drugs prescription fertilizers. We're going to allow our governments now to go to other countries to buy drugs because they take just a tiny fraction.
Alex, you're 4-3, Alex. Alright, I gotta keep with you. What was this? Watch this play. If they show it again. I'm sorry. Watch this play. If they show it again. They're probably not gonna show it again. You can watch them. You can watch it. What the fuck was that?
It's only for those people who are so poor that can qualify for Medicaid. They can get that free in most states, except governors who want to deny people who are poor Medicaid. Anyone who qualifies for Medicaid.
Kenny, I beat Alex in fantasy by a half a point.
The vast majority of people still not be in that option. On the manifesto, when you manifest your
Hey. I know it always happens, dude, for no reason. I'm fine with getting out of bounds.
And tonight I'm going to make sure that the fact is that everything he's saying so far is simply a lie. I'm not here to call out his lies. Everybody knows he's a liar. But I just want to make sure. I want to make sure. I want to make sure that he doesn't know how to do that.
No, I beat the Colts.
You agreed with Bernie Sanders on a plan about absolutely terrible idea what it is.
Get it in there! Touchdown. DeAndre Washington. Yes, dude. We were going.
Has caused 10 million people their health care that they had to their employers because of the recession. Number one. Number two, there are 20 million people getting health care through Obamacare now if he wants to take it away. He won't ever look in the eye and say that's what he wants to do. Take it away. I want to give number three health care at a much lower price.
Alex, you're not looking to score whatever you do.
He doesn't know how to fix it. He has never offered a fix. He has never Obamacare is no good.
Oh, you better get out of bounds, boy. You knew he was going to fumble there, too. No, not even close. At the blowout.
Listen, this is all this. And that destroyed. They shouldn't even throw it Obamacare. Then I had a choice to make. Do I let
35-13.
If I run it badly, they'll probably blame him, but they'll blame me.
It's raining again, boys.
Okay? I said, you gotta run
Alex, it is 35-13.
They said the problem is no matter how well you run Obamacare, it's a disaster.
Sight.
It's too expensive.
No! Touchdown, John Ross. Touchdown, Bengals.
He has no plan for health care. Of course, with the sense, he sends out wishful thinking. He has executive orders that have no power. He hasn't lowered drug costs for anyone.
Trump looks butt. I'm kidding. Goddamn fucking Joe Biden looks butt. He looks ass.
Everything else he talks about.
Joe Biden looks ass. I'm sorry, he looks ass.
The fact is, this man doesn't know what he's
Sight.
I have one final question for you, Mr. Vice President. If Senate Republicans...
Nope, Joe Biden's gay. Nope.
If Senate Republicans go ahead
Sorry.
and confirm Justice Barrett, there has been talk...
No, I did. That was a joke, you fucking faggot.
It's
a joke.
You call this a distraction by the president, but in fact it wasn't brought up by the president. It was brought up by some
Dumbass. I didn't... Okay. Aside!
You refused in the past to talk about it. Are you willing to tell the American people tonight whether or not you will support either ending the filibuster or hacking the court?
Whatever position I take in that, that'll become the issue.
Alex, Sheldon Richardson got hurt.
You should go out and vote. You're in voting now. Vote and let your senators know how you get around.
Alex, like, I'm going through changes.
I'm not going to answer the question.
How did he catch that, dude? Come on.
Who is on your list, Joe?
Hey, same with Kenny. Dude, I can't wait. Yikes. Damn, he's taking shots lately. Yikes.
Let's try to be serious about it. We have had more than 7 million cases of coronavirus in the United States, and more than 200,000 people
Back up, bitch.
died.
Lose 5 yards.
A vaccine. Experts say that it could be months, 3 years before we come back to anything.
Yes, sir. It's here. And it's like Bray Wyatt, we're here.
Is based on what you have said and done.
Get the fuck down. Don't ever try to spin into me again, you dumbass.
Why should the American people trust you more than your opponent to deal with this?
I bet, bitch.
Public health going forward? In this case, the question goes to you first, sir. 2 minutes on the clock.
He got that. Holy fuck. It hit the upright bounce in.
We're going to try and 5%, 4% of the world's population, 20% of the deaths. 40,000 people a day are contracting COVID. In addition to that, about between 750 and 1,000 people a day are dying.
No.
What it is. It is what it is because you are quarters. That's what it is.
I tripped, dude. If I didn't trip.
He hasn't laid out anything. He knew all the way back in February how serious this crisis was. He knew it was a deadly disease. What did he do? He's on tape. He's acknowledging he didn't. He said he didn't tell us or give people a warning of it because he didn't want us to panic. You don't panic. He panicked. In addition to that, what did he do? We were insisting that China, the people we had on the ground in China should be able to move on and determine for themselves how dangerous this was.
The Colts are good.
What a great job she was doing. He said we owe him a debt of gratitude for being so transparent with us. And what did he do then? He then did nothing. He waited. He still doesn't have a plan.
Kenny, don't you just love when you play multiplayer and people camp in a fucking building? That shit just pisses me off, dude. Should have heard me earlier. I called the dude a nigger. Okay, I went to game chat and said, you fucking nigger. Dude, why do you... Okay. Oh, God. Okay, Nathan, question. What do you get out of goddamn camping in Modern Warfare? Besides the high KD. Exactly, dude. It gets annoying. Yes. I can see that. But if it's goddamn normal multiplayer, come on.
Millions of people would have died.
Caleb.
Never happened. They stopped it from going in, but it was China's fault. By the way, when you talked about numbers, you don't know how many people died in China. You don't know how many people died in Russia. You don't know how many people died in India. They weren't exactly good straight counts, just so you understand. But if you look at what we've done, I closed it, and you said he's xenophobic, he's a racist, and he's xenophobic. Because you didn't think we should have closed our country. You didn't think we should have closed our country because because you thought it was terrible. You wouldn't have closed it for
Get it.
too much by not doing it. In fact, Dr. Fauci said, President Trump said,
First down. Yup. He went to bed. That man went to bed. That man said night-night. Okay, buddy. He's been asleep all day.
Most of them said that. People that would not be necessarily on my side said that. President Trump did a phenomenal job. We did. We got the gowns. We got the masks. We made the ventilators. You wouldn't have made ventilators. And now we're weeks away from a vaccine. We're doing therapeutics already. Fewer people are dying when they get sick. Far fewer people are dying. We've done a great job.
What, Kenny?
We've done a good job. That's because it's fake news. No matter what you say to them, they give you
Spice?
bad press. It's just fake news. They give you good press. They give me bad press. Because that's the way it is, unfortunately. But let me just say something. I don't care.
Like hot sauce or something like that, man.
Hey, Joe, you could never have done the job that we did. You don't have it in your blood. You could have never done that job.
I know how to do the job. I know how to get the job.
Well, you didn't do very well in swine flu. H1N1. You were a disaster. Your own chief said you were a disaster.
14,000 people died, not 200,000. There was no economic recession. There was no recession.
Dude, nobody's open.
No, shut down the economy. This is his economy. These people shut down. The reason it's shut down is because, look, you folks at home, how many got up this morning and had an empty chair at the kitchen table because someone died of COVID? How many of you were in a situation where you lost your mom or dad and you couldn't even speak to the nurse holding the phone up so you could in fact say goodbye?
So God, don't Nathan, that's an insult.
And you would have been. And by the way, his own CDC director says between as many as another 100,000 people between now and the end of the year. And he held it and said, if we just wear a mask,
DeVaris Landry.
just a mask. And by the way, in terms of the whole notion of a vaccine, good for a vaccine, but I don't trust him at all. Nor do you. I know you don't. But we trust as a scientist. You don't trust Dr. Fauci, Johnson, Pfizer.
And then let me move on to questions about the future, because you both have touched on one of the...
That's a lag. I lagged on that one. That's going out of bounds. Never mind. No, it's not. That's a good kid. Woo.
You have repeatedly either contradicted or been at odds with some of your...
Out on it. I just scored again out.
Week before last, the head of the Center for Disease Control, Dr.
Yeah, it's so bad, dude. The lag is. It is so laggy, dude.
Would become generally available to the public. You said that he was confused and mistaken.
Almost big boy. You better watch that.
Dr. Slowy, the head of your Operation Warp Speed, has said exactly
I'm
the same thing.
going through changes.
Yep. Thing because people like this would rather make it political than save lives. It is a very.
And you're scouting me, psych.
I
do to you. Don't scout me.
Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, and others. They can go faster than that by a lot.
Dude, he caught that. What are you doing, Buchanan?
The left, or I don't know what they call it.
The head of your Operation Warp Speed, Dr.
I disagree with him. No, I disagree
The
with him.
fuck did you just call me?
But it could also be much.
The fuck did you just call me?
You talked about the summer cert before it's generally available.
It's a possibility that we'll have the answer before November 1st.
Question mark, question mark?
We're going to deliver it right away. We have the military all set up logistically.
How did he catch it? They show it. I'm confused. Watch this.
This is the same man. It's all set up. By Easter, this should be gone away.
No, he caught that.
Whether it be gone, you're right.
I don't know how.
By the way, maybe you could inject some bleach in your heart, and that would take care of it. This is
like
I always said sarcasm.
Better get out of bounds, boy.
Every citizen, every
That's right up. No, that. Dude, it's just down like that.
Will not occur until sometime beginning or middle of next year.
Come on!
They get the vaccine, and pray God we will.
Joe Burrow just fumbled. Down goes Joe Burrow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Burrow's down, Alex. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dude, it just down like that. Dude, it just down like that.
That people are concerned about the vaccine and are reluctant to take
Okay, I'm about to say, if he almost caught that for a touchdown.
Senator Harris contributing to that fear.
No more than the question you just asked. You pointed out he puts pressure. He disagrees with his own scientists.
But you're saying Senator Harris is saying you can't trust the science.
Well, no, you can't trust the science.
She said,
No, not today, not my house. Alex, he even stopped, Alex. Stopped his ass. Nope.
Thousands of scientists out there, like here at this great hospital.
The D Browns.
That don't work for him. The job doesn't depend on him. That's not. They're the people. They're the scientists that are in charge. They will have the vaccine very soon. But do you believe for a moment what he's telling you? In light of all the lies he's told you about the whole issue relating to COVID, he still hasn't even acknowledged that he knew this was happening, knew how things were going to be back in February, and he didn't even tell you. He's on the record.
Down I go.
He's paying, or he just looked at the stock market. One of the two, because he's got a lot of people dying. And a lot more of the dying as he gets a lot smarter, a lot better. He used the word smart. So you say you went to Delaware.
What, the adder grenade launcher, Nathan?
You go. I'm going to go to Delaware State. He graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in the class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word. Because you know what? There's nothing smart about it.
We don't talk about it. Dad, we don't talk about it.
Let me just tell you something, Jim. If you would have had the charge of what I
We don't talk about it.
closed the
Not
greatest
never.
economy in the history
Nope.
of our country. And by the way, now it's being built again.
We're going to the economy in the next segment.
We don't talk about it. 73-yard punt return. Touchdown for him.
So far, the two of you have taken very different approaches, and this is going to affect how the virus is handled going forward by whichever of you ends up becoming the next president. I want to quickly go through several of those. Reopenings. Vice President Biden, you have been much more reluctant than President Trump about reopening the economy and schools. Why so?
Because they don't have a plan. If I were running, I know what the plan is. You've got to provide these businesses the ability to have the money to be able to reopen with the PPE as well as with the sanitation they need. You have to provide them Nancy Pelosi. You're just thinking first down. Tell it to me. Nancy Pelosi and Schumer, they have a plan. He won't even meet with them. The Republicans won't meet with the Senate. He sits in his golf course. And, I mean, literally, think about it. You probably play more than I do, Jim.
What about this question of reopenings and the fact
He wants to shut down this schedule, and I want to keep it open. And we didn't shut it down. Wait a minute, Jeff. Let me shut you down for a second, Jeff, just for 1 second. One, he wants to shut down the country. We just went through it. We had to because we didn't know anything about the disease. Now we found that elderly people with heart problems and diabetes and different problems are very, very vulnerable. We learned a lot. Young children aren't. Even younger people aren't. We've learned a lot. But he wants to shut it down. More people will be hurt by continuing. If you look at Pennsylvania, if you look at certain states that have been shut down, they have Democrat governors all. One of the reasons they shut down is because they want to keep it shut down until after the election. November 3rd. Because it's a political thing. But those states are not doing well that are shut down right now.
President Trump, you have begun to increasingly question the effectiveness of masks as a disease preventer, and in fact recently you cited the issue of waiters touching their masks and touching plates. Are you questioning the efficacy of masks?
If you look, I have a mask right here. I put a mask on it when I think I need it. tonight, as an example, everybody's had a test and you had social distancing and all of the things that you have to. But I wear a mask when needed. When needed, I wear a mask. I don't wear a mask like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from me. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen. I will say,
Vice President Biden, go ahead, sir.
Look, the way to open businesses is give you the wherewithal to be able to. We provided money.
I was asking you, sir, about masks.
Masks make a big difference. His own head of the CDC said if we just wore masks between now, if everybody wore masks in social distance between now and January, we'd probably save up to 100,000 lives. It matters. And they've also said the opposite. They've also said, oh, no serious person said this. And no, it's a whole serious. Dr. Fauci said the opposite. Very strongly. Then he changed his mind. He said, I want to play with masks.
I want to talk about one last subject because your different approaches has even affected the way that you have campaigned. President Trump, you're holding a large rally with crowds packed together, thousands of people. Outside, yes, sir. Agreed. Vice President Biden, you are holding much smaller events with
nobody will show up.
people with
Nobody shows up to it.
In any case, why you holding the big rallies? Why you not? You go first, sir.
Because people want to hear what I have to say. I mean,
But you're
I've
not
done a
worried
great
about
job
it
as a president, and I'll have 35,000 people show up at airports. We use airports.
Are you not worried about
we have a lot of people. Well, so far, we have had no problem whatsoever. It's outside. That's a big difference, according to the experts. We do them outside. We have tremendous crowds, as you see. I mean, and literally on 24 hours notice. And Joe does the circles and has 3 people so far.
By the way, one of the last big rallies we had, the reporter came up to him to ask him a question. He said, no, stand back. Put on your mask. Put on a mask. Have you been tested? I'm way far away from those other people. And that's what he said. I can't. I'm going to be okay. He's not worried about you. He's not worried about the people out there breathing. We've had no negative effect. No negative effect. We've had no negative effect.
And we've had 35, 40,000 people.
Let's finish up because I want to move on to our next.
Yes, I will. He's been totally irresponsible, which he is. And social distancing, the people wearing masks, basically encourage them not to.
All right.
Then he's a fool.
If you could get the crowds, you would have done the same thing. But you can't. Nobody can.
Gentlemen, can we move on to the economy? The economy is, I think it's fair to say, recovering faster than expected from the shutdown in the second quarter. The unemployment rate fell to 8.4% last month. The Federal Reserve says the hit to growth, which is going to be there, is not going to be nearly as big as they had expected. President Trump, you say we are in a V-shaped recovery. Vice President Biden, you say it's more of a K-shape. What difference does that mean to the American people in terms of the economy? President Trump, in this segment, you go first.
So we built the greatest economy in history. We closed it down because of the China plague. When the plague came in, we closed it down, which was very hard psychologically to do. He didn't think we should close it down, and he was wrong. And again, 2 million people would be dead now instead of still 204,000 people is too much. 1 person is too much. Should have never happened from China. But what happened is we closed it down, and now we're reopening, and we're doing record business. We had 10.4 million people in a 4-month period that we've put back into the workforce. That's a record, the likes of which nobody's ever seen before. And he wants to close down.
That's a shot. Nathan said that's a shot. You heard it.
You know, a lot of people between drugs and alcohol, depression. When you start shutting it down, you take a look at what's happening.
Taking a shot of coffee.
In Democrat-run states where they have these tough shutdowns. And I'm telling you, it's because they don't want to open it. One of them came out last week and saw that. Oh, we're going to open up on November 9th. Why November 9th? Because it's after the election. They think they're hurting us by keeping them closed. They're hurting people. People know what to do. They can social distance. They can wash their hands. They can wear masks.
They can do whatever they want. But they got to open these states up. When you look at North Carolina, when you look at these governors are under siege, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and a couple of others, you got to open these states up. It's not fair. You're talking about almost it's like being in prison. And you look at what's going on with divorce, look at what's going on with alcoholism and drugs. It's a very, very sad thing. And he'll close down the whole country. This guy will close down the whole country and destroy our country. Our country is coming back incredibly well, setting records as it does it. We don't need somebody to come in and say, let's shut it down.
All right. Your 2 minutes, sir. We're now moved to you. As I said, posing the question, the president says it's a V-shaped recovery. You say it's a K-shaped recovery.
Should I be? I don't know.
What's the difference?
The difference is millionaires and billionaires like him in the middle of the COVID crisis have done very well. Another billionaires have made another $300 billion because of his profligate tax proposal, and he only focused on the market. But you folks at home, you folks living in Scranton and Claymont and all the small towns and working class towns in America, how well are you doing? This guy paid, a total of $750 in taxes.
Wait, sir. Yeah, I understand. You've agreed to the 2 minutes, so please let him have it.
Do I get my time back? The fact is that he has, in fact, worked on this in a way that he's going to be the first president of the United States to leave office having fewer jobs in his administration than when he became president. Fewer jobs than when he became president. First one in American history. Secondly, the people who have lost their jobs are those people who have been on the front lines, those people who have been saving our lives, those people who have been out there dying, people who have been putting themselves in a way to make sure that we could all try to make it. And the idea that he is insisting that we go forward and open when you have almost half the states in America with a significant increase in COVID deaths and COVID cases in the United States of America. And he wants to open it up more. Why does he want to open it up? Why doesn't he take care of the American? You can't fix the economy until you fix the COVID crisis. And he has no intention of doing anything about making it better for you all at home in terms of your health and your safety. Schools. Why are schools open? Because it costs a lot of money to open them safely. You know, they were going to give, his administration was going to give the teachers and school students masks. And then they decided, no, couldn't do that because it's not a national emergency. Not a national emergency. They've done nothing to help small businesses. Nothing. They're closing. 1 in 6 is now gone. He ought to get on the job and take care of the needs of the American people so we can open safely.
All right. Your time is up, sir. Well, you're going to get to...
I have to respond to that.
Well, you both got 2 minutes, sir.
Excuse me, he made a statement.
So did you.
People want their schools, people want their schools open. They don't want to be shut down. They don't want their state shut down. They want their restaurants. I look at New York. It's so sad what's happening in New York. It's almost like a ghost town. And I'm not sure it can ever recover what they've done in New York. People want their places open. They want to get back to their life. They'll be careful, but they want their schools open. I'm the one that brought back football. By the way, I brought back Big Ten football. It was me, and I'm very happy to do it. And all right, people of Ohio are very proud of me. And you know,
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to your economic plans going forward in a moment. But first, Mr. President, as you well know, there's a new report that in 2016, the year you were elected president, and 2017, your first year as president, that you paid $750 a year in federal income tax each of those years. I know that you pay a lot of other taxes, but I'm asking you the specific question. Is it true that you paid $750 in federal income taxes each of those 2 years?
I paid millions of dollars in taxes, millions of dollars of income tax. And let me just tell you, there was a story in one of the papers. I paid $38 million 1 year. I paid $27 million. Show us your tax return. I went. You'll see it as soon as it's finished. You'll see it. You know, if you want to do, go to the Board of Elections. There's a 118-page or so report that says everything I have, every bank I have, I'm totally under-leveraged because the assets are extremely good, and we have I built our...
I'm asking you a specific question, which is...
Let me tell you.
I understand all of that. I understand all of that. No, Mr. President, I'm asking you a question. Will you tell us how much you paid in federal income taxes in 2016 and 2017?
Millions of dollars.
You paid millions of dollars?
Millions of dollars.
So not 700.
Millions of dollars, and you'll get to see it. And you'll get to see it. But let me just tell you, Chris, let me just tell you something, that it was the tax laws. I don't want to pay tax. Before I came here, I was a private developer. I was a private business people. Like every other private person, unless they're stupid, they go through the laws, and that's what it is. He passed a tax bill that gave us all these privileges for depreciation and for tax credits. We built the building, and we get tax credits like the hotel on Pennsylvania Avenue. You get an asset, which, by the way, was given to me by the Obama administration, if you can believe that. Now, the man got fired right after that happened. But
Vice President Biden, you want to respond?
Yeah, I do want to respond. Look, the tax code that made him, put him in a position that he pays less tax than a school teacher makes, on the money a school teacher makes, is because of him he says he's smart because he can take advantage of the tax code. And he does take advantage of the tax code. That's why I'm going to eliminate the Trump tax cuts. And I'm going to eliminate those tax cuts and make sure that we invest in the people who, in fact, need the help. People out there need help.
But why didn't you do it over the last 25 years?
Because you weren't president screwing things up.
You were a senator.
You're the worst president America has ever had.
Hey, Joe, let me just tell you, Joe. I've done more in 47 months. I've done more than you've done in 47 years, Joe. We've done things that you never even thought of, including fixing the broken military that you gave me, including taking care of your vets.
Mr. President, we're talking about the economy. I'd like to ask you about your plans going forward, because, Mr. Vice President, your economic plan, if you were to be elected president, focuses a lot on big government, big taxes, big spending. I want to focus first on the taxes. You propose more than $4 trillion over a decade in new taxes on individuals making more than $400,000 a year and on corporations. President Trump says that kind of an increase in taxes is going to hurt the economy as it's just coming out of a recession.
Well, just take a look at what is the analysis done by Wall Street firms. Points out that my economic plan would create 7 million more jobs than his in 4 years, number one. And number two, it would create an additional $1 trillion in economic growth, because it would be about buying American. That we're going to make the federal government spend $600 billion a year on everything from ships to steel to buildings and the like. And under my proposal, we're going to make sure that every penny of that has to be made by a company.
But respectfully, sir, I'm talking about taxes, not spending.
By the way, I'm going to eliminate a significant number of the tax. I'm going to make the corporate tax 28%. It shouldn't be 21%. You have 91 companies, in the Fortune 500, who don't pay a single penny in tax, making billions of dollars. Why didn't you do it billions of dollars? Because you, in fact, passed that. That was your tax proposal. I got it done, and you know what happened? You got it done. Our economy boomed like it's never boomed. The economy.
Mr. President, let me pick up on that. You would continue your free market approach, lower taxes, more deregulation, correct?
Not lower taxes, American people.
But in Obama's, you talk about the economy booming. It turns out that in Obama's final 3 years as president, more jobs were created, 1.5 million more jobs than in the first 3 years of your presidency.
They had the slowest recovery economic recovery since 1929. It was the slowest recovery. Also, they took over something that was down here. All you had to do is turn on the lights and you pick up a lot. But they had the slowest economic recovery since 1929. Let me tell you about the stock market. When the stock market goes up, that means jobs. It also means 401ks. If you got in, if you ever became president with your ideas, you want to terminate my taxes, I'll tell you what, you'll lose half of the companies that have poured in here will leave, and plenty of companies that are already here, they'll leave for other places. They will leave, and you will have a depression, the likes of which you've never seen.
Look, we inherited the worst recession short of a depression in American history. I was asked to bring it back.
we were able to have an economic recovery that created the jobs you're talking about. We handed him a booming economy. He blew it. It wasn't he blew it. It wasn't booming. It was the weak street.
Well, sir, is it fair to say he blew it when, in fact, when there was record low unemployment before COVID?
Yeah, but because what he did, even before COVID, manufacturing went in the hole. Manufacturing went in the hole.
Excuse me, Chris. Wait.
Number two.
Chris.
Number three.
They said it would take... No, you were number two.
No.
Chris. They said it would take a miracle to bring back manufacturing. I brought back 700,000 jobs. They brought back nothing. They gave up on manufacturing.
We did not.
By standard fare.
I'm the guy that brought back
gave up on manufacturing.
We brought back, I was asked to bring back Chrysler and General Motors. Brought it back right here in the state of Ohio and Michigan. He blew it. They're gone. He blew it. And in fact, they're going...
Ohio had the best year it's ever had last year. Michigan had the best year they've ever had.
It's not
Many
true.
car companies came in from Germany, from Japan, went to Michigan, and went to Ohio.
They're not happening.
And they didn't come here.
Mr. Vice President.
And so when you take a look at what he's actually done, he's done very little. It's trade deals in the same way. He talks about these great trade deals. You know, he talks about the art of the deal. China's